everybody. Welcome to Sports Game Day. This is our first episode. I'm Grant Gata. I'm here with
Jude Cheshire.
And Jake Hudson.
Yes. So thanks for tuning in. We're gonna go over some sports and news around the league and some of our predictions. First, so I'm gonna start it off. Who do you think is gonna be the NFL MVP this year?
It's early on. It's really early. It's a bit hard to tell, but right now I'm gonna go with Sam Darnold.
Yeah. Why do you think Sam Darnold?
I mean, he's been doing amazing. Him and Jackson Smith and Jigba have been leading that team. That defense is not solid, so they've had to score a lot. He turns the ball over a little bit too much for my liking, but I think his passing will make up for it.
Yeah, I agree. What about you, Jake?
I think Matthew Stafford, he's playing really well on the Rams, and he does lead the nation in yards.
Yeah, I agree. See, I have two. I mean, my main is Baker Mayfield. He's having a great year. So far on the year, he has 12 touchdowns and only 2 interceptions, and he also has 1,500 yards and a QBR of 112.5. That's one of the best in the league, if not the best. I can't remember if it is. But also, I have a dark horse, Drake May. He's having a great year. He's leading the Patriots to a 4-2 record right now. He has a
Beat
great.
the Bills?
Yes, he beat the Bills in primetime in Buffalo. That he has a great deep ball, great medium ball, and he's great out of the pocket, great third down quarterback. So, let's move on to now. So, what about the San Francisco 49ers and their injuries?
I mean, if you remember last year, pretty much their entire roster was hurt. Like I think half of their defensive starters were completely hurt, and then this year, Brock Purdy gone, Fred Warner gone, Jake Moody doesn't know how to kick a football.
Well, they cut him.
They did cut him, but
Yeah.
it cost them a little. It did cost them a little bit at the start of the
they
year.
did.
And they even have the easiest schedule in the league this
Yeah,
year, actually.
they do.
And they're still struggling.
I mean, they're 4-2. That's not a horrible record.
I mean, for what they could be,
Yes.
it's not horrible.
If they weren't hurt, they might be 6-0 right now.
They probably would be.
Yes. And so this last week they lost Fred Warner, their best linebacker, and probably the head runner for defensive player of the year so far. That's a huge loss. And luckily they still have Christian McCaffrey, who has had a few injury problems in the past.
Yes.
But also they have Brock Purdy hurt. Jake, what do you think that impact with Brock Purdy does?
I
with
mean,
him hurt?
I think it would be really, it would hurt them a lot because they don't have their key quarterback. But they're taking on the Falcons this week. I think they still got that. They're 3-3.
Yeah, that should be an
Yeah.
easy one for them. I mean, the
Should.
Falcons did put up a really good fight last week, or last night actually, against the Bills. I believe it was 21-14 the final score.
Yes.
Falcons. And so let's talk about some primetime games now. So let's talk about un momento, por favor. The Bucks and Lions this Sunday or Monday night game. Who do you think's gonna win that?
Bucks Lions are the Lions at home?
I believe they are. Yes.
I'm gonna go with the Lions. Jared Goff has been great. Amon St. Brown once again having another great year. Aiden Hutchinson has come back pretty well.
Yes.
I know the Bucks. The Bucks are really rolling right now, like you said. Baker's doing great, but I think Ford Field might be a little bit too much.
Yes.
Probably should be a high-scoring game, but I'm gonna go with the Lions.
Yeah, like you said, Ford Field I think is the hardest place to play because they're so loud when the other team is on offense, but they get so quiet when the Lions are on offense. So they know how to run their plays. They don't have to yell. They can hear everything. So
Yeah.
what about you, Jake?
I actually think the Buccaneers might put up a good fight. They're coming off of a win against the 49ers, which is good, but because 49ers are having some injured players. But I think the Buccaneers might put up a good fight.
Okay. I think the Bucks will win, and here's why. Baker Mayfield's been hot. You know, last week he won. Granted, it was against a defense that was very hurt in the 49ers, but he was also playing with his 4th, 5th, and 6th string wide receivers and his backup O-line. They've also been hurt with a lot of injuries, but I think they can still win it, even with all the injuries. The Lions, I mean, they haven't been as good as last year and the year before, but they're still a great team. They are at home, but I think it's going to be a one-score game. It's going to come down to a game-winning drive. Baker Mayfield leads the league in game-winning drives.
Really?
Yes, he's one of the most clutch quarterbacks in the league, in my opinion. I think he's more clutch than Patrick Mahomes.
I have to agree, especially this year.
Yes, I think he's not of all time, but I think he's better than Patrick Mahomes this year, personally. But let's not get off track. Okay, so we have the Falcons and 49ers in Sunday night primetime at San Francisco. So who do you guys got in that?
I could definitely see the Falcons coming up with an upset. Like we said, the 49ers are very, very hurt. They're really struggling. And without Fred Warner, I don't know how much that defense is going to be able to stop Bijan.
Yeah, that's true. What about you, Jake?
I think the 49ers might actually pull this off. They're at home. They're still playing really well, even though they have a lot of hurt players. I don't know. It's pretty much a 50-50. The Falcons are playing good. They're away though, and I think the 49ers might just come off with a win.
Yeah, I agree. I think the 49ers will. I'm pretty sure Mac Jones will be starting that game. He's done a great job being their backup. I think he's gone 3-1. The only loss against a great Buccaneers team, and him and Kendrick Bourne are such a great quarterback and wide receiver duo.
Both former Patriots.
Yes, both former Patriots. When the Patriots traded him, I'm personally a Patriots fan. When they traded him, I did not think he was going to have that much of impact in San Francisco. He's been their number one ever since Ayuk is out and Jennings is out. Pearsall, I think, was out for a few games. He's been great filling in for them. And so, yeah, I think the Niners will come out with this. I think the Niners overall are just a better team, even with the injuries. I think Kyle Shanahan's a great coach and a great offensive-minded coach, and I think he will be able to destroy that Falcons defense. The Falcons defense, I mean, it's great. It's not great, but it's
It
solid.
has great pieces. It just lacks depth.
Yes, their pass rush is just not there, and like you can't give Mac Jones a lot of time. Mac Jones is a great quarterback. Just if you can't pressure him, he's gonna beat you every time. And then finally, for the Monday night game, another Monday night game, the Texans and Seahawks.
Texans have been struggling.
Yes.
C.J. Stroud has let me down a little bit.
Mhm.
After that insane rookie season, I kind of
Yes.
expected him to, pick it up a little bit.
Yes.
He was good last year in his
Yeah.
sophomore year, but
Sophomore slump.
yeah, it's a little bit of a sophomore slump. He's
Yeah.
been decent this year,
Yeah.
but the Texans defense has not played up to how they should.
They have not.
Not at all.
No.
So they left him out to dry a little bit, and I can't see them fixing that against
Yeah.
Sam Darnold and Jackson Smith and Jigba.
Yeah, and the Texans O-line is just horrible.
Oh gosh, it's
Like,
so bad.
It's bad. I think it's the second worst behind the Bengals.
He's been pressured the most this year.
Yes. Anyways, what about you, Jake?
I think the Seattle's gonna pull this off. They have a great record, 4-2, and they're also at home. They've had some good stats like points scored per game. Really good.
Yeah. I also agree that Seattle will win this. I think C.J. Stroud, he can win this. It's not impossible for him. He's shown up in the clutch before, but he's been struggling a little bit this year. There's few main factors here that I'm going to go with the Seahawks. They are at home. That's the loudest stadium, if not one of the loudest, if not the loudest
12th
stadium.
man.
Yes. That it's just huge. But also, this year the Seahawks haven't won a game at home. So I know like the 12th man with the stadium, but still they haven't won one. I think they will pull out this one because I just don't see the Texans defense and O-line being able to like win that cuz like Seahawks have a great defense. They're great. They've got great corners, great safeties, great linebackers, great defense linemen. There's just C.J. Stroud is going to have a miracle to beat them, especially on the road. So what about the postseason for baseball?
ALCS or NLCS?
We'll start off with the ALCS.
ALCS. All right, Mariners. Get going.
Yes.
2-0 up. J-Rod having a game.
Yeah.
Luis Castillo tossing dimes. I expected more from the Jays, honestly, after what they
Yes,
did to my Yankees.
I did too.
I really thought that they were going to come out swinging. But Vlad, they shut him down.
Yes.
I don't think he has a hit in the first two games.
I don't believe he does.
I don't believe he does. Yeah, they've shut him down. And, man, that Mariners offense is good.
It is
Jorge
very good.
Polanco, J-Rod. Oh, my gosh. Why am I forgetting the catcher's name? Cal Raleigh.
Yeah.
Sorry. Led the league in home runs.
Yes.
Yeah, they're good.
You know, I am a little bit surprised. I was a little scared going into this series for the Mariners because they did struggle against the Tigers. They went into 15 innings only scoring 3 runs. They came out with the win, but, like, that's got to be better. You can't go 15 innings and only score 3 runs. Anyways, what about you, Jake?
Yeah, I'm pretty much the same thing. Seattle, they're playing really good against Toronto after the Yankees. They were scoring point after point after point. Seattle, yeah, they're doing pretty good. And also, yeah, they did go 5 games for the Detroit and Seattle game.
Yeah.
Which, yeah, I feel like Toronto would be leading.
Yeah, the first two games of the series for the Mariners, I was a